Hello and welcome to Mr.Game Review Show. Don't forget to subscribe the channel, hit the like button and put a comment below the video. Thank you so much. The Adventures of Tom Sawyer for the NES, released in 1989, is an action platformer developed by Winkysoft and published by Sita Corporation. It loosely adapts the famous Mark Twain novel into a side-scrolling adventure. The game follows Tom Sawyer as he embarks on a series of dreamlike adventures across various levels. The gameplay involves navigating through these levels while avoiding enemies and obstacles and defeating bosses at the end of each stage. The controls are simple, with Tom being able to jump and throw weapons, rocks, or other items at enemies. However, the game's mechanics are somewhat unpolished, with slightly stiff controls and hit detection that can feel inconsistent at times. For a NES game, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer features decent graphics, with colorful and varied environments that capture the whimsical nature of Tom's adventures. The character sprites are simple but recognizable, and the levels are diverse, ranging from pirate ships to haunted forests. The soundtrack is catchy, though it loops frequently, which can become repetitive after extended play. One of the most notable aspects of the game is its difficulty. The Adventures of Tom Sawyer is known for being quite challenging, with a limited number of lives and continues. The game's enemies can be relentless, and some level designs require precise timing and movement, which might frustrate some players. The narrative is minimal, with only a loose connection to the original novel. The game focuses more on action and adventure rather than retelling Twain's story. While this approach might appeal to younger audiences, those familiar with the book may find the game's interpretation lacking in depth. Overall, The Adventures of Tom Sawyer on the NES is a decent but flawed platformer. It has a unique charm with its colorful graphics and imaginative level design, but its stiff controls and high difficulty level can be off-putting. Fans of retro platformers or those with a fondness for the source material might find it worth playing, but it may not hold up well compared to other classic NES titles. The Adventures of Tom Sawyer on the NES features a total of 6 stages. Each stage presents a different environment and set of challenges, ranging from pirate ships to caves and even a haunted house, reflecting the dreamlike nature of Tom's adventures. Each stage concludes with a boss battle that players must overcome to progress. Comparing The Adventures of Tom Sawyer's game to Mark Twain's original novel highlights some interesting contrasts in how the story is adapted across mediums. Here's a breakdown of the key differences and similarities. Mark Twain's The Adventures of Tom Sawyer is a classic American novel that delves into the life of a mischievous boy, Tom Sawyer, in the town of St. Petersburg, Missouri. The book is rich with themes of childhood innocence, adventure, and the societal norms of the time. It includes famous episodes like Tom tricking others into painting a fence, his adventures with Huckleberry Finn, and discovering treasure in a cave. The novel is character-driven, focusing on Tom's relationships with his friends, his love interest Becky Thatcher, and his interactions with figures of authority. The tone is both humorous and reflective, with a strong sense of place and time. The NES game takes a much more abstract approach to the source material, focusing primarily on action and adventure rather than narrative depth. While it includes characters like Tom and Huck, the game doesn't attempt to retell the book's plot. Instead, it presents a series of fantastical levels that loosely evoke the adventurous spirit of the novel. The game's storyline is minimal and doesn't delve into the book's themes or character development. It's more about navigating through imaginative stages and defeating enemies rather than exploring Tom's world or personality. The novel's adventures are based on Tom's curiosity and imagination, often leading to real-world consequences, such as the discovery of treasure or getting lost in a cave. The book's adventures are grounded in the real world, despite being filtered through Tom's imaginative perspective. The game takes these adventures into a more exaggerated, dreamlike realm where Tom battles various enemies, from giant octopuses to ghosts, in environments that are far removed from the everyday world of the novel. The challenges are more about platforming and combat than the moral or social dilemmas Tom faces in the book. The NES game The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and the novel by Mark Twain share a common protagonist and an adventurous spirit, but they diverge significantly in their execution. The novel is a nuanced exploration of boyhood and society, while the game offers a simplified, action-oriented experience with only a loose connection to its source material. Fans of the novel looking for a faithful adaptation might be disappointed, but those seeking a light-hearted, nostalgic adventure could find the game entertaining.